Imagine a simple riddle. Don't think about a monkey. Sounds easy, right? But right now, I believe the image of a monkey has already appeared in your mind. This is not accidental, and it will help you understand more about your own mind. Today's story will take you deep into the secret of mastering the mind and how to change your life to find true happiness. The story begins with Arjun, a man who always felt that his life was filled with sorrow. He worked tirelessly, but no matter how hard he tried, nothing seemed to bring success. At home, constant conflicts made it impossible for him to find peace. He tried everything, from rituals and prayers to participating in spiritual ceremonies, but nothing seemed to improve. One day, Arjun felt hopeless and heard about a sage who was said to give simple yet effective advice. With a mix of hope and doubt, Arjun decided to visit the sage. After hearing Arjun's story, the sage said, "Do something very simple. On your way home, keep repeating to yourself, 'I am happy. I am happy.' But remember, absolutely do not let the thought of a monkey enter your mind." Arjun felt a little strange, but thought it couldn't be too hard. "Why would I think about a monkey?" he wondered. But as he started walking, he quickly realized that the image of the monkey kept popping into his mind. He couldn't stop thinking about it. When he arrived home, Arjun felt truly confused and went back to see the sage. "Master, I don't understand. You told me not to think about monkeys, but I can't stop thinking about them. Why is this happening?" The sage laughed and replied, "You see, the more you try not to think about something, the more it occupies your mind. Your mind is like a flowing river. When you try to block it, it overflows even more. This is also why you've been feeling sad. You've spent so much energy focusing on sorrow instead of seeking happiness." So, what's the lesson here? Our mind has tremendous power, but if we don't know how to control it, it can trap us in a vicious cycle. Think of an athlete, for example. They constantly imagine crossing the finish line first, feeling the joy of victory even before the race begins. This focus on the goal helps them push past pressure and win. On the contrary, if a person constantly thinks about failure, their mind will lead them into hesitant and fearful actions. In the end, failure becomes inevitable. So how can we avoid falling into the trap of our minds? First, when a negative thought arises, don't try to escape it. Acknowledge that it's there, but don't let it control you. Imagine the negative thought as a cloud. When you don't try to hold on to it, the cloud will naturally pass by. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try switching to, "I will try my best." You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving forward. Another habit that helps us master the mind is writing down things we're grateful for every day. Try this. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This practice will help you focus on positive things instead of negative ones. A story about seeds in the soul will help us understand more about the power of the mind. One day, the king gave each of his ministers a seed and asked them to plant it in a year's time. Whoever grew the most beautiful plant would be chosen as the successor. A young man diligently took care of his seed, but it never sprouted. When the time came, he brought a pot with only soil to the king, while others presented lush, thriving plants. The king chose the young man because he dared to tell the truth, while the others had lied. This story teaches us that, in life, we can't escape challenges. We must face them courageously, and instead of clinging to difficulties, let go and focus on the positive things. Our mind is like a garden. If you plant peace, gratitude, and joy, you will reap good things. Don't let negative thoughts take over. Focus on what you desire. And remember, life will change when you change the way you see it. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you found it meaningful, please share it with your friends and family. Wishing you happiness and peace.